Morning students, today we are going to see about parallel lines and a transversal. Last year we have studied about intersecting lines. What we can say? Yes, intersecting lines. Intersecting line means two lines intersect at one place. Here line L and line M intersect at one place O. Then it is called intersecting lines. Intersecting we can say meet. Here meeting. And then if we see these two lines A and B, it is not intersecting lines, means it will not intersect at any place. So the line will be moving like this way only. So it is called non-intersecting lines. Now we will see about parallel lines. Parallel line means line AB and line CD is non-intersecting lines, means it will not intersect at any place. So it is called parallel lines. So we will see how can we write these lines. Line AB is parallel to line CD. So this symbol represent parallel. Line AB parallel to line CD. So how can we write like this way? Two lines, parallel lines. The next we will going to see about a transversal. Transversal means if the line A and B, AB and CD. Now we are going to see about transversal. We already know the AB and CD, these two lines are parallel. Now extra one line is there, means XY. The line XY intersect AB at one place P and CD at one place Q, means it intersect at two different places. So this line XY is called transversal. Here for example, if I draw like this way, it is parallel line. Can we say this line is transversal? No, it is not intersecting. But here what we are seeing, here it intersect at two places, two distinct places. So the line XY is called transversal. Here you will see transversal. In this picture I have drawn two different parallel lines. In XY and PQ are one parallel lines. Here what is transversal? AB. AB is what? Transversal. In the below picture we can see what is that parallel lines here? MN and PQ. And what is transversal? What is transversal? GH is the transversal. Okay, very good. Now in the transversal, if we see the parallel lines, there is no angle is formed. Any angle is there? No, there is no angle. If we see the transversal, some angles are forming. Here some angles are forming. We will study about these angles. Angle means what? The space between two lines. Listen, this is the space between two arms. Two arms is called angles. If I put like this way, this is the space, this is angle. How can we write? The writing is very, very important. Many students make mistake in writing. Where is the meeting place? O. The O should come in middle. So how I have written? You see, POQ. Angle POQ. Here how can I write? You see, how can I write? PY. P should come in middle. If you write OPQ, it is wrong. We should not write like this way. Now we are going to see about corresponding angles. I had drawn 1 and 5. 1 and 5 is the corresponding angle. Okay. Why it is corresponding angle? Why? Because these two angles are in same side. Same side means what? Same right side. And same side and same position. Position means here it is above the line. This angle is also above the line. So we can say corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are same side and same position. If I am saying this is, you can say miss it is the angle. It is corresponding angle. Is it correct? Is it correct? No, it is not correct. It is in the same side, but the position is different. Here it is above and here it is below. So it is wrong. It is not corresponding angles. In the line AB and CD, above one is it is corresponding angle. The same side below, you see here. Okay, we will see this 4 and 8. This angle 4 and this angle 8. It is also corresponding angle because the same side, right side and same position below the line and below the line. So it is called corresponding angle. Okay, actually I have said about on the right side. You people say about the left side. Okay, start saying. What will come? Which angle will come? Which angle will come? Angle 2. Angle 2 above the left side and angle 6 above the left side. Same side and same position. Okay, these two angles are corresponding angle. The same way we can say angle 3 and angle 7. These angles are corresponding angles. How many angles pairs are formed? You see, 1 pair and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 pairs of corresponding angles are formed. Now we are going to see how to write the corresponding angle in 3-letter words. If we see, you already know these two angles are corresponding angle. It is formed in G and H. How can we write XGB and GHD? Before writing, very careful. H is formed. In H it is formed. But where the two arms? Here the two arms. You see GH and HD. You can write GHD also. Otherwise you can write DHG also. The two way you can write. But the main thing H should be come. So I will write XGB and then GHD. This is on the right side. Above the corresponding angle. And below also corresponding angle is there. And below also corresponding angle is there. So how can I write? In the C, G only it is formed. How can I write? BGH. How can I write? BGH is corresponding to this angle. How can I write? You say. How can I write? Yes. DHY. How can I write? DHY. DHY. Okay. These two are corresponding angle on the right side. Two pairs are there. One pair and two. One pair and two pair. Two pairs are there. And then this pair you have to write. Now you see. While writing, you have to remember, you can write start from X, G, B. Otherwise, you can start from B, G, X. The two way you can write. but the main thing G should come in middle. Okay, we are going to see about interior angles. Where the interior angles is formed inside, mean this side you see these two angles 2 and 4, that is inside interior angles, and this side 1 and 3, it is also interior angles. We can say these angles, all the 4 angles are inside the parallel lines. We in home also we are saying we are doing the interior decoration. Interior decoration means what? We are doing at the interior, means inside we are doing, not outside. So that is what? Interior angles. The same corresponding angle, same side. In corresponding also we are saying same side. Here also it is same side. And then in the given interior lines, the same side, which angle is that? 2 and 4. It is inside. So 2 and 4 is the interior angle on the right side. The same way 1 and 3 is the interior angle in the left side. We will see about how to write the interior angle in 3-letter words. The same way. On the same side, these two angles. Okay, how can we write? Say. Okay, Q, X and Y. And then this angle, how can we write? X, Y and S. Listen, X, Y and S. Okay, you say the another method. In this X, how can we write? Y, X, Q also you can write. S, Y, X also you can write. Writing is very important. I am writing on the right side. In the left side, how can I write? You see. In the left side, this one. How can I write this interior angle? P, X, Y. P, X, Y. And then this interior angle Y, how can I write? X, Y, R. Yes, X, Y, R. X, Y, R. These are the how to write the interior angles. 2 pairs of interior angle is there. This one is this side right side and this is the left side interior angles. Okay. Today this much only we will see. First we have seen about the parallel lines and then transversal, and the next we are seeing about corresponding angles, how to write the corresponding angles, and then interior angles. Okay, now we will do, I will give the homework.